Why are there no plus-size or short male models? I don't give a shit about media representation, my short ass is just trying to find pants that fit. Body positivity is for women, men are expected to face reality. There are a few, but body positivity hasn't really made any headway in the realm of men. Because men aren't making a demand for them. Female consumers demanded a diversity of models and then consumed accordingly, so the industry responded to what was profitable. If male consumers don't care, the industry has no reason to care. The female models featured in modeling for things males consume, body wash, cologne, things like car shows, do not reflect the body positivity movement because male consumers don't prefer them. If you want it, create a demand for it. Most men don't give enough shits to actually deal with the social repercussions of trying to speak up and change it. Well, the no, plus size, thing I'm actually okay with. I'm a obese bloke for reasons outside of my control. Seeing being fat being promoted as okay actually pisses me off. And I don't mean people who are a bit chubby, I mean full-on fat people. The only thing it makes me think about, promote obesity and diabetes and the increased difficulty of mobility. As for short people, there's no excuse for that, as people are born short and it can't be self-inflicted unless you cut your shins off. Nobody wants to look at a fat guy modeling, much less a short fat guy modeling. We don't complain like women do about that kind of stuff, and the men that do are told to man up by other men. Kind of glad there are no plus-size models though. I feel like we should focus on encouraging people to lose weight instead of encouraging them to give up and just live with it. Women have a movement that tells them they can be beautiful at any size, shape, etc. Men are told that if we are virtuous, or industrious, or creative, or have some great accomplishments, we can overcome our shortcomings and be attractive in spite of our appearance. Because many women have been pushing for diversity in models and body positivity for years and some few companies finally capitulated. Men for the most part haven't talked about it or pushed for it, or at least not nearly to the same degree or with the same focus. Maybe this is the start of that. Because not enough men are demanding more diverse male representation in the male modeling industry. Instead of complaining and going down some MRA nonsense, lead the change you want to see. Big and tall catalogs certainly have plus-size male models. A lot of normal male models and male celebrities are short, or at least not above average, they just don't make it obvious on camera. Because men are more content with their ugliness. Me for example. In my own eyes, I'm a 5 on my best days, and I'm completely okay with that. Plus-size models aren't a political statement. Models have one job: make money for the company they are modeling. If a company does the market research and their marketing department thinks they can sell more merchandise with fat women in their products, then they have the responsibility to do so. This is the answer to your question. I have no idea, I don't keep track of the world of male modeling. Besides the fact that body positivity is not used to include men, nor do women really want plus-sized men, and they drive a lot of how men see themselves currently. I think a big thing is that, plus size, for men doesn't seem to have the same weight as it does for women. The range isn't as large when people say that. Except there are. This was asked here recently. There is one. He looked really friendly. Let me try to find it. It was on another sub. I guess there aren't official plus-size models. Plus-size streetwear comments damsop +_size _male _models _ and _influencers. Zach Miko was who I specifically had in mind. I'd say female plus-size model are pretty niche and have to look for them. Same for men. Women have Avenue, Lane Bryant, and the ilk. Men have king-size direct and similar. There are plus-size male models. I beg your pardon, Danny DeVito deserves more than this kind of question. But why male models? I would argue that anything in the bodybuilding category is plus size, and half of Hollywood is like 5 feet 7 inches. There probably are, but because modeling is more of a female thing than a male thing, they aren't famous. Can you name me one male supermodel off the top of your head? The only reason fat female models exist is to indulge the fantasies and delusions of fat women, though we shouldn't encourage that kind of behavior. I'm totally fine with no fat male models. Men are just different about the way we view fitness. A totally shredded body is seen as an achievement. We don't whine about how we don't have one. I mean, I see loads of plus-size models whenever I shop online at ASOS, for example. They aren't fat, but Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Wood are both known for being super short, and they are basically nerdy sex symbols. The photo shoots they do are A1 too. It is a good point about modeling, but for women, you very rarely see even average-sized or averagely attractive women on TV or in movies, other than in the token comic relief role, so it is a push back against that. A lot of male actors in sitcoms, for example, are a lot more normal looking, so no one has decided that we need a positivity movement so that normal-looking men can see themselves reflected in the media. I don't need body positivity. I need more self-control and motivation to consistently work out and eat healthier. Because men generally don't care enough to make a big deal out of it. I am one. Technically. I do photo shoots from time to time for a yoga studio. I sign a model contract for the photographer and everything. I don't actively practice yoga, but I do want to help attract men and women of all shapes and sizes to it, as it's beneficial for many physical and mental health reasons. I am a 5'8", 253 pounds Canadian dude with a beard and male pattern baldness plus psoriasis on my scalp and face. The beard hides it, and it's liberating to be able to represent myself in an attractive way and show others they don't need to fit a mold to be happy with themselves. I gotta lose weight for health reasons though. In the past, it had a lot to do with bodies fitting the sample sizes of clothing. Now, it's just the same issue that women had in the past, and it's time for the fashion industry to work past that. The standard of beauty that women fought to have changed never has for men. We're all supposed to be 6'2" with six-pack abs and good hair with perfect skin. Because men prefer to not complain about life. It's not good to be fat. I say this as a fat man trying to lose weight. The body positivity movement should be rebuked completely, and its existence shows the difference between the obesity rates of men and women. Men are less obese than women. That's a good thing. Because we aren't as sensitive as morbidly obese women. Come on op. You know why. I am saying this as a shorter dude. The general consensus is short guys, and fat anybody's do not meet the standards of initial attraction for most people, and that's where the money is when it comes to modeling. And don't try to throw the, you or someone you know dates, likes, married, takes body shots off short and or fat people all the time. No shit. There's always outliers. You are not the majority. Plenty of clothes sites have large male models. Because men don't get to live in imaginary worlds where everything is fair and everyone is beautiful. Because men recognize that being fat isn't a standard they should aspire to. The latter does suck though. There most definitely are. Nobody gives a fuck about men. That's why. People still can't decide if women are whores for showing more skin or if they're disgusting, repugnant, wretched housewife bootlickers for covering up. What makes you think the whole body positivity thing is ready for men? Thinner women are now being bullied for not being morbidly obese. People don't know how the hell to meet in the middle. Besides, body positivity only makes people feel better about choking their arteries. Men don't care about body variety. They know that a fit and tall male is the ideal body type. It sucks for the shorter guys cause they can't do anything about it, but guys don't whine about the fact that they are 50 pounds overweight and don't get any love. That's why the majority of gym goers are males. Maybe because we accept that there are ideal body shapes and we don't bitch about our overweight feelings getting hurt. 'Cause women never sexually objectify men. Oh wait, yes they do. This fucking topic. I speak from experience, unlike a lot out there, but we don't need to glamour plus size men as women do women. I get enough humans who try to tell me I looked good fat. They're crazy. Obesity sucks. Period. When a woman is short she's cute, when a man is short he's not a man. Men don't use the term plus size. We are fat and know it. I don't see the relation between body positivity and models. And I don't understand when did models actually become the standard or the goal of how to look. Maybe social media messed up people, 'cause now they want to look like models, and use filters and Photoshop. But models are the exception. Even how models are chosen is ridiculously selective. So why would anyone believe that the top 1% of the top 1% is the default of beauty and they should look like that? They shouldn't. Edit. Nobody assumes you have to be as smart as how scientists are. So why do any different with models? I've seen plus-size male models on Boohoo but never short anywhere. I guess it's because men don't care too much about being represented in fashion. That coupled with the fact that body positivity skews more towards women. I actually prefer that marketing companies ignore me. I'm not such a consumer that I get all stiff from commercials targeted at me. I'll just buy the shit I like, because of quality or price. Marketing being primarily aimed at women isn't really doing them many favors. I'm not gonna clamor for mu equal right to be inundated with ads designed to manipulate me to buy shit I don't want.